Hello and welcome to Soda Springs, Idaho. This is a couple of spots that we're going to visit today. We won't visit all the areas that Soda Springs has to offer. It's a small town. There's some cool things to see here. This is the Pioneer Cemetery. This is the second cemetery that was established in the area. The first is actually the current cemetery now. So they went to the first cemetery, then came to this cemetery, then decided to use the first cemetery again. There's quite a few graves here. They don't know exactly how many, but they're all kind of split out by families. It's kind of unique because usually you'll have families split out, but not this far apart. It seems like you have to walk quite extensively to get around this whole area to see all the different graves that are here. Quite a few, and very far apart. So that was pretty unique. Also, you'll see a lot of pine trees here that are kind of pointed. These are unique pine trees to the area. That was kind of a cool fact as well. The first graveyard that was established quite a bit before this, there was the first grave that was buried here is called the Box Wagon grave. There was a family that was coming through here on the Oregon Trail, which this area is a part of. They were coming through and ended up being massacred by Native Americans. They kind of stayed behind with the rest. Then the rest of the group kept going, and then they were brutally murdered by them, and in a creek just south of here. And then they were buried by another expedition that came through. Just in that initial graveyard spot, and that was quite a bit before. This place was probably mid to late 1800s, and went up. I think the last grave was put in 1906, whereas in that the box wagon was probably in the 1830s or so, and before it was even a town here. And eventually, when the settlers came in, they established this as their secondary graveyard, but they went back to the first one where it's still being used today. So a pretty cool site here just to see all the different graves and what they have here. And I mean, even some of them are fenced in. Some of them have lava rocks surrounding them. Some of them have metal gates. But again, they've said that a lot of these graves are, they're no longer marked. They're just too old. And so they don't know exactly how many people are buried here. But I mean, decent amount of families all mixed in, just very separate as well. So pretty cool area here. I'll kind of show some more pictures here, and then we'll jump into the next spot. Afterwards, we visited this cold spring here that goes out into the river. And this one actually tasted sweet with some copper and, of course, the soda. Also visited this one here as well. And then we visited one more that's a little bit deeper, and they've built a pavilion around it to show you a picture of here in a minute. There is a Soda Springs geyser that shoots up about 30 to 40 feet in the air, and it lasts about 10-20 minutes. It's pretty amazing. It's a man-made geyser. It was discovered by accident when they were drilling, and then ever since then it's been a tourist attraction. And then we visited this lava cave. It goes in decently far. It was a fun cave to explore. All right, thanks for watching.